Greetings and salutations to you all once again. It is me, the Ravenous Spectre. And ching ching! Oh, wait, I don't have my blades in my hands. I can't go stabby people. And look, yeah, I know I don't have the little strings on there like Ezio Auditore ended up having because they were annoying the piss out of me. I would tie them up and they would come loose and blah, blah, blah. I just took some bitches out and threw them the hell away, and that's what I got. So, anyways, yeah, very comfortable. Very, very comfortable, especially in this fall like winter environment that we're having now because it's the freaking season for it. So, anyways, yeah. I wonder if I should do the video like this, or if I should do it like this. This. Get the hell up there! Let's see. I don't know. I'll see how I feel about it. What the hell? Excuse me. Um, this is a video about how I feel about cheating in video games. A single player in video games. We're not talking about multiplayer here. Multiplayer should have no cheating none whatsoever because you're dealing with multiple people. You're going to piss people off. You're going to get banned. You're going to get shitted on. All of that. Yeah, no. Absolutely not. No cheating in multiplayer games, none whatsoever. Absolutely not. You're a fucking prick if you cheat in multiplayer games. So I'll go ahead and get that out of the way. You're dealing with multiple people. Some people may cheat in games, some people not. You need to have an evil. Yeah, it is evil to cheat in multiplayer games. You need to have an even playing field. That's all there is to it. You know, people who cheat in multiplayer games, well, for one, if you're cheating in a multiplayer game, you're a piece of shit and you don't have any skills because to me, if you're in a multiplayer game, you need to have the skills to be able to do whatever you're doing in the game, plain and simple. Otherwise, why the hell are you doing it? Now, in a single player game, you're doing it yourself, you're doing your own thing. It's up to you. It's entirely up to you. I actually had seen a video. It was actually on Game Ranks, as a matter of fact. The name of it was "Is cheating in single player games should that happen? Yes or no?" And honestly, I truly believe that it should. It's your decision. It's your choice. If you want to cheat in the game, and so be it. Because I did it a lot back in the day. A lot, as a matter of fact. Back with the Game Genie, back with the Game Shark, back with Codebreaker, all that. Any cheating device that I could get my hands on, I would definitely end up doing it because that's how I like to play. Because it really does boil down to, actually, if you guys end up seeing that video on Game Ranks' channel, it really does boil down to either a person can't get through that game or they just don't have the time to. You know, there's different skill levels for different people. It's not just about get good, get good, get good, fuck you. It ain't got nothing to do with getting good. It has to do with the fact that everybody has different lives and people have different skill levels. Video games are all about entertainment. It's all about fun. It's not a way of freaking life. I mean, unless you get paid to do it. You know, that's one thing, but that's a completely different thing altogether. That's not what we're talking about here. It really boils down to if you want to cheat in a game, then you should be able to do it. The thing that pisses me off is it's not in consoles nowadays. It's still on PC. That's the thing that gets to me. If PC gamers are able to do it, why aren't console gamers still able to do it? The last cheating device that I had seen was actually a Game Genie on PlayStation 3, and it was a USB drive. It was a little flash drive that you could use. Granted, I don't have one. I'd like to have one because I'd like to try it out. But the fact is it's like you could do it on older consoles with Game Genie, with Game Genie, with Game Shark, with Codebreaker, with all of those. There's actually something else that the Game Ranks video ended up mentioning. I think it was called Cheat Station or Cheat Device or something like that. I'm not necessarily sure what that is, but I'll have to check it out and see what it's all about. But yeah, dude, like if they ended up having those devices available today, like on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, or something like that, I would definitely get one, especially being able to go through something like Dark Souls or Bloodborne or something like that, because otherwise there's no chance in hell I'd ever be playing them. I have played Bloodborne a bit because I heard it was supposed to be different from the other Dark Souls games and whatnot. Yeah, I got a little bit farther than that than I thought that I would have, especially when I first played Demon Souls when it first came out, and that pissed the hell out of me. Never tried any of the Dark Souls games. I don't mind watching them. I don't mind seeing all the awesome heavy metal, grotesque, bloody stuff that's going on. Just awesome armor and weapons and just overall heavy metalness. Just all that stuff. Absolutely, I'm all for that. But the fact is there's no way that I would actually see myself playing those. and I got rid of Bloodborne. And if there's some way for him to be able to have a cheating device to be able to go through that, that would be great, to like be invisible or be invincible for that matter. I would love that, to be able to explore that world, to be able. It's my way of having fun. It is, because they're supposed to be about fun. And everybody's going to say, that's blasphemy. It's supposed to be all about the challenge and everything, and you're castrating everything that's great about this game. If I bought the damn game, I should do whatever the hell I want to do with it. That's all there is to it. And it got nothing to do with castrating nothing or taking nothing away. I can play it without cheats if I want to, or I can play it with cheats. It doesn't freaking matter. It's not a multiplayer. Yeah, there's some multiplayer aspects to it, but I don't have to have that activated in the game. I don't have to have that happening for me in the game or anything like that. If anything, I just yank my landline out and don't have to worry about it and just play the game as it is and just go ahead and use cheats. That would definitely be something freaking awesome, man. It really would. Especially now, it would really suck if the game found out that you were cheating and it didn't allow you to get trophies or achievements or whatever, because that would be a good way to harness up some trophies and achievements and whatnot, if people are into that, or if you guys are into that or whatever. I was kind of a trophy whore at a certain point in time, where I would go back and play games and do stuff I hadn't done before, but it's internet points. What the hell are you going to get for internet points? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. And you know why? Because it's fucking stupid. That's all there is to it. You need to be able to get stuff out of these trophies and achievements. I think it would be really awesome, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, Sony and Microsoft, to be able to take your trophies and your achievements and trade them in for something. Trade them in for prizes. Trade them in for rewards or something like that, or whatever the case may be. Like, say, for PlayStation. I can't believe I'm saying this, because I hate PlayStation Plus right now so much, because I got rid of it because of the whole hubbub about it going up $10, and the price, the services that you get aren't worth the price. So the fact is maybe if you could get like 6 months or a year free of PlayStation Plus or something like that, like completely free, and you would trade in certain trophies, whether they be silver or bronze or gold or platinum or whatever, to be able to do that. And then you could go, say, for example, you could go back again and end up getting those same trophies again, just to stack up on your score once again, and do the exact same thing for achievements on Xbox Live. You use a certain number of gamer points from your achievements to be able to get stuff and whatnot. But yeah, I think Sony done that at one point. I think maybe Microsoft might have done that. I believe that actually happened at some point, but Sony was only doing it with like platinum trophies or something, which I thought was stupid. But the fact is when it really boils down to cheating, if you're wanting to do it and it's in a single player game, you should be able to do it as much as you want to, as long as you're having fun. That's really what it boils down to. And I really would love for consoles, because consoles are lower grade PCs. So if PC gamers can be able to create mods, which it's just like in the video that I saw in Game Rakes, as a matter of fact, they were talking about how mods were almost in a way like cheating, which actually it is. I mean, for God's sakes, before the special edition of Skyrim came out, I had the vanilla edition, and I ended up getting a mod that was called Lockpick Pro, and it was showing me the exact sweet spot to be able to pick locks. Doesn't even matter what your level was in lockpicking. Now, if that isn't cheating, I don't know what is. I mean, seriously, especially being able to create content for the game. You're basically going into the game and creating stuff that the developers, I guess, never meant to be in there. They never had created it, so it wasn't something that they had put in there. So, and you're creating it, putting it in there, so you're just like, you're hacking the world, not to put in a Watch Dogs or Watch Dogs 2 statement or anything in there. But honestly, that would be really sweet to be able to go into consoles nowadays, to be able to use cheat codes in various games. I can only imagine how much more fun I would really be having, especially with my massive backlog that I got going on. I mean, I actually plan on getting a Game Genie and a Game Shark and a Code Breaker again one day, just all three of those, so that I can be able to really try and experience those things again. And I used to cheat a lot back then. PlayStation 1, Super Nintendo, Genesis, Nintendo 64, and, whatever. I mean, anything that I could do, especially PlayStation 2, I really just tried to really just get in there and try to pull everything out that I could. And yeah, there was some times where I was like, you know what? I want everything in the game. I don't want to explore and do this and do that. I was just a person at that point in time in my life where I was like, I want everything this game has to offer me, and I just want to barrel right through it. Because this is the point in time where a lot of games are really starting to come out, and they're coming out in droves nowadays. So I think, honestly, I think that if certain companies would really start bringing out cheating devices again, I really think that they would probably sell bukus of them, just for the simple fact that there's gamers out there that really want, knowing how many games are coming out nowadays, they really want to be able to barrel through these games. Now, granted, mileage may vary in terms of how your experience really is with it. It's yourself as a person and your personality. But the fact of the matter is, I just think it would be great. I would really love to have that happen. I would just, oh my God, it would just be amazing. It would, just to be able to experience those olden days of cheating once again in newer games and on newer systems. I think it would be just a whole humdinger of a good fucking time. Just a whole fucking down. Someone yells, hold down, and your girlfriend hits the floor. That kind of thing. And it's just me thinking about it just has me excited, but it's not like it's existing now, Not that I know of, If there's something that you guys can put in the comments or mention that there probably is cheating devices and things out there that I know nothing about, besides what I said about the PlayStation 3, about there being a Game Genie, flash drive on there, that would be great. But I definitely want that to come back again. That's something about gaming that was great. Something that really made it just amazing is just, even if you go through and beat the game, you have all the right in the world to be able to go back and cheat through it. Or even if you didn't, you still have the right to go back and cheat through it because, hell, you bought it. You do whatever the hell you want to do with it. You could take it and throw it around like a damn Frisbee if you want to, which would be fucking stupid. And why in the hell are you going to go pay $60 for a game and use it like a damn Frisbee? You must be fucked in the head. But anyways, yeah. So if you guys got any thoughts, comments, whatever, like, favorites, comment, subscribe, leave comments below. We'll get a little discussion thingy going on, and it'll be all well and peachy keen jelly bean cream. Yeah, that's right. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. Later, taters.